Welcome. Today is a deep, full body release. You'll want one block with you for support, but it's not necessary. So go get ready, and I'll see you on the mat. Make a positive impact on someone's life today. We'll start with toe stretches for the plantar fascia. These can be pretty intense, so listen to your body and rest if you need to. Come to a kneeling position. From here, lean forward, tuck all 10 toes under, and then slowly start to sit back on your hips and on your heels. Use your hands to reach back and make sure even your little pinky toes are untucked. And then start by resting your hands on the floor in front of you. Now breathe. This is a very strong and fiery sensation sometimes, and the goal is to find your appropriate edge, where you feel a deep stretch in that plantar fascia, but where you can still breathe and stay for a little while. You can keep your hands on the floor here, or maybe you bring them up to your thighs. Take a breath in. Inhale, open the arms out and behind you, open the chest. Then drop the hands down behind you, clasp the fingers, press down and back. Maybe you lift the arms up a bit, or maybe you keep them down by your bottom. And then inhale again, exhale, give yourself a big hug and tuck your chin to chest. You can untuck the toes and sit on the tops of your feet anytime. Hands to the top of your knees. Breathe into that intensity with a calm breath. Walk the hands forward as we slowly release the stretch, and then come back to your table and tap the tops of your toes. Then bring your legs around to the front of you and come to your backside. Grab your block, pillow, bolster, or a rolled blanket to use as a prop for our supported bridge. Then once you're ready, lift your hips just enough to place that block or pillow underneath your hips and settle the hips down there. You could also do this stretch simply on the mat without the block. Now start to walk your feet out and find where your back feels best. Your arms can rest by your sides with the palms up, or if it feels good, you could stretch them overhead, creating a nice long line of stretch through the whole front of your body. Once you find what's best for you, allow the shoulder blades to rest down and sink into the mat. And now, allow stillness. Allow gravity to do all the work. All you have to do is to soften and relax. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring the arms back down by your sides and carefully walk the feet back up closer to your bottom if they're straight. Push through your feet and lift the hips just enough to remove the block. Once you're there, take your left leg and cross the left ankle over the right thigh, letting that knee fall out to the side. You may want to use a block here to rest the foot on as we drop that left foot towards the opposite side. Using your right hand, Guide that left ankle and foot towards the floor as you twist through the center. You could land that foot on your block or all the way to the floor. And then open the left arm out to a T to the opposite side, resting both the right and the left shoulders down and on the mat. As you relax and breathe here, maybe focus on that left hip, the IT band, the piriformis, the glutes, and maybe even the low back. As you breathe in and exhale out, with each exhale, feel it relax a tiny bit more. This is an area that we often hold tension and stress. Take your time. Allow gravity and time to allow you rest. Carefully untwist and come back to the center. Straightening out the spine. And you may want to take that block over to the opposite side. Uncross the left ankle and then cross the right ankle over the left thigh. Right arm comes out to a T, left arm guides the right foot down and towards the floor, twisting at the center and keeping both shoulders down and on the mat. That foot can come all the way to the floor or maybe just to the block. It's all about you and what your body needs today. Once there, continue to focus on your breath. Focusing now on that right hip, glute, an IT band, maybe the low back. Check in with the rest of your body as well. Is that space between your eyes tight? Relax it. Are your shoulders starting to creep up towards your ears? Soften them. Can you release everything that's not involved in this stretch? Soften your face. Breathe softly. You're safe, you're supported, and you can let go. Carefully untwist and come back to the center again. Uncross that right leg. And then bring both knees in and to your chest. Enjoy this moment, just allowing your back to rest. Take a breath in and a nice slow exhale out. One more breath in, and then roll all the way up to sitting. Scoot your bottom back to the center of your mat. Extend both legs forward for forward fold. Tuck your chin to chest, rounding your back, and just reaching as far as is comfortable for you. Your hands can be on the mat beside your legs, or maybe you reach towards your toes. While you're here, take your awareness to the stretch and what sensations do you feel? You might feel it in the calves or the hamstrings, the glutes, maybe all the way up and through the back. With each exhale, imagine you're creating a little more space. Space in your spine, space in the back of your legs, space in your mind. We'll be here for just a few more minutes, so give yourself permission to completely release. Let the pose do the work and let your breath be your anchor. Carefully use your arms to press your way back up and stack one vertebrae on top of the other again. Then we'll come all the way back down to our backs one more time for a beautiful spinal twist. Open your arms out to a T, shift the hips to the left and drop the knees to the right, one stacked on top of the other. Your gaze could be straight up towards the same side as the knees or to the opposite side. Taking your focus today on placing both of those shoulders down and on the mat. And maybe even adjust the shoulders from side to side a little bit to allow them both to sink down and towards the floor. These easy spinal twists help to promote spinal mobility, can strengthen your core. They also help to stimulate and massage the digestive organs and can help with digestion. It hydrates the spinal discs and helps to improve our posture. Bring your knees back up to the center and adjust your hips now over to the right side of the mat, dropping your knees one stacked on top of the other to the left side of the mat. Still keeping those shoulders down and on the mat. Adjust however you need to. I would invite you to close your eyes again. and surrender your body's weight to the floor. Breathe in, and as you exhale, everything relaxes and sinks down. Feel the gentle spiraling stretch through your spine, from your tailbone all the way up to your neck. Feel the release in the outer hip and the glute. This pose is like wringing out a towel. You're wringing out any last bits of tension from your spine. Focus on your breath, and with each exhale, allow the body to relax and melt down and into the mat. Bring your knees back up to the center and align the spine in a nice straight line for Savasana. Maybe you extend the legs out and allow the feet to fall to the side. Your arms can be by your sides or hands on your tummy. I would invite you to take a breath in, pause, and a nice slow exhale out. Breathe in, pause, and slow exhale out. Maybe you bring the soles of the feet together and allow the knees to fall out to the side in a reclined butterfly. Focusing on your breath. Allow yourself this time for rest. I really hope that you've enjoyed this practice and are feeling a bit more relaxed and renewed. And if you did, I would be so grateful if you would like this video and subscribe to the channel for more yin and relaxation practices like this one. I would also love to hear from you in the comments. How did the toe release work for you? What did you notice during your practice? Bring your knees back together and come back to sitting or stay here as long as you like. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me. It is with deep gratitude that I bow and say peace be with you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.